Hey guys, good morning. This is a video update for the week of July 26th. What I wanted to do in this video update is actually spend a little time giving some love to a little network called Facebook. I know that sounds funny because the past couple weeks it's really been, I think, the trend to bash Facebook, especially their privacy issues. Many people like to bash Mark Zuckerberg, their CEO, but I think it's time to give them some of their due credit and their love, and I want to spend a little bit of time doing that in this video. A big piece of news that maybe didn't get as much coverage as it could have because of all of these, the controversy of privacy that's been in the news lately, is the fact that Facebook recently passed the 500 million user mark. 500 million users, right? So think about that for a second. I think the U.S. has a population of, I want to say, 330 million. So there are, at least 50% more users on Facebook than there are the entire population of the U.S. The Facebook audience accesses Facebook outside of the U.S. So 70% of their traffic is international. So if you're a global brand, there's really no better place to reach international audiences than Facebook, barring maybe Google, Yahoo, Microsoft, those places, right? 150 million of their users, 150 million access Facebook through a mobile device. They are now to the point where I think calling them a social network really limits what they've actually achieved and what they're now capable of. In my opinion, they're sort of at the point now where they can compete as a browser. They may even define a new category which they occupy as the idea of a social browser. Facebook is, I would say, for a fair amount of the online population today, probably one of the first places that people go to start their online experience. And many of these users, right, they stay on Facebook, and if you look at the time spent, it's not just updating, it's also checking out what their friends are doing, it's reading, it's consuming content that brands have posted, right? And if you now look at traffic sources for many sites that are engaged with marketing via Facebook, Facebook represents a considerable portion of the referral traffic. All this controversy that's been created around privacy, I think that's no different than what Google went through a few years ago. I also read a good quote that is something to the effect of, you want to create a product ultimately for the power users, not for users that don't know how to use the network. Users that don't realize why it's a bad idea to post super personal information that you shouldn't post in general, their ATM pin. Let's be honest, there are people out there that just aren't smart with their information. There are always going to be those users that do that, unfortunately, and that's not Facebook's fault. You can't expect Facebook to make those people smart. You can expect them not to take advantage of them. Sure, they can help institute some practices to limit that to some degree, but you can't expect them to cause those people to be smarter. Facebook is intelligent, and they recognize that it's in their best interest to protect their user, and at the end, ensure that the user experience is a good one. Facebook is also has been exploring with sort of currency, Facebook currency, right? And this idea that now users would be able to potentially buy product through Facebook, but also even make micropayments to each other. Okay, that is also a dramatic leap forward in terms of usability and function. If you first combine the fact that again, let's review some of the statistics. 500 million users, 70% of them from outside of the U.S., 150 million of them via mobile phone. If you look at now they are the sort of premier social network that other websites are integrating into their site, and now consider the fact that they're toying with payment through Facebook, right? Those are some pretty powerful statistics and facts and areas of development that really put Facebook in a very strong position to continue to change the way that users interact with each other, but also that users and brands interact. So let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear feedback. You could think that I'm totally full of it and that Facebook is on its dying legs, and that there's this other network that's now coming up that's really what people should be paying attention to. But again, I guess the point for me is Facebook is around, they're here to stay, they're beyond what MySpace and Friendster ever hoped to achieve, and I think companies are still really underutilizing Facebook when you think about the potential of what Facebook can do, how many people it can reach, and on what devices it can reach them. Okay? All right, guys, have a great week. Bye.